Welcome to Hammerfell, everyone, and welcome our party that has no horses.
Yep, lost the horses
Oh
in the
yeah.
previous session against a couple of centaurs, with for some reason hate horses. By
They
the way,
see
can
them as
everybody hear
lesser.
the sound? Can
Yes.
everybody hear the background sound? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
We decided to proceed with our voyage by having Bill, one of the sand atronachs, pulling or pushing. I forgot which what. The
It-
cart,
I think it would just be polling.
but pulling. But because he cannot go faster than like normal human walking speed, we are walking with him too, not on the cart.
Mm-hmm. And if you want to reach either Rehad or even Tanith, that is a long journey.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, we ended the session as a at the at a decision, right?
At a decision, you said?
I think so. I think the
No?
decision was that either the Randys can pull the cart or we can leave it and
I thought we were in the
That
cart
was
with the Randys
that was
going.
yeah, I think we
that
are. I
was
think we're in
already
the cart and
decided.
the Randys
Randy
are
going.
going.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Then we're in the cart, the Randys are
Yeah.
pulling.
Mm-hmm. The Randys are a pulling. Slowly, steadily.
At least I don't get tired.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That is a good point.
But
They don't get tired.
but but Aurelia, well, if she goes to sleep, they won't vanish. So it's not like they can do this 24/7.
No, but we probably won't. I mean, who would steer the horses while we sleep?
True.
Unless we go in shifts, I guess. Either way.
Yeah, but there is no real need to be uh, driving both day and night. The horses would need to rest too.
Oh, you're right.
And so you continue your journey.
We are still injured from the previous fight.
You are, yes.
Portugal surely is.
Are you streaming the game, by the way? I didn't see it.
I am not. You're
On
right.
Twitch. You're not?
No, like
On
his
Twitch,
screen.
yes, but for
Yeah.
us, no.
Tabletop sim.
Yeah, because I can't see the board, and I'm like,
Thank you,
is he
sir.
not doing the board today?
Beautiful.
You'll
Right,
have to
he's
watch
not.
him on Twitch now.
Yeah.
Everyone make an account and go join the stream.
I already have one. But
Okay, go watch.
Yeah,
No.
log in. Do you have two screens, Burger?
I got one.
Ah, okay,
Okay.
fine. I'll leave you alone.
Okay, fine. Fine.
There you go. You are in unknown lands where the ground is twitching for some reason.
Mm.
Uh-oh.
There is a whole lot of grass everywhere.
Is that a swamp?
It
It-
is not.
But
It's
a
a
Suddenly-
body of water.
it's a lush emerald field. There is a soft breeze, a northwest breeze bringing cool air from the northern areas of the continent. You are going southwards, southeastwards, towards Rihad. And you are just before meeting with a main road. Before you cross the river. Still injured, still shaken from your encounter with the centaurs. And pretty much at the same place. Still an endless green field.
The grass is twitching for some reason.
Oh, it's
There
not.
is only a breeze.
The grass is not twitching anymore. It was a technical issue.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Skill issue.
okay.
What time is it?
I thought you were already like prepare us for another encounter.
It's
of
5
breezes
p.m.
or something.
5 p.m. Let's make camp and eat something. Try to rest, because I think we're pretty
I mean,
injured. I guess Devin
sure,
isn't
why
really
not?
injured.
Wouldn't hurt. Definitely could use the rest after that battle.
Yeah.
yes.
Al-E, you notice humanoid footprints.
I tell the rest of the group that I notice humanoid footprints. Am I able to know what kind of humanoid?
They're wearing shoes. So
Ah.
make
Are they
a
So
nature
no
check.
trolls.
A nature
Fortunately.
check.
I don't think trolls are
All of
humanoid.
us?
right?
They're not. They're giant.
I give Ali
Uh-oh.
guidance,
Okay.
or does that not matter?
I mean,
Does it matter?
Well, no, I'm like I heard an uh-oh, and I thought, oh, she rolled a nat 1.
Oh, I might have said uh-oh. I didn't
It's a
mean to.
nature check. You should probably add an additional +3 to your roll.
Oh yeah,
So
if we're in
doubles
my
your
preferred
proficiency bonus.
place, then I think I get a bonus. Looks like alright.
you double your proficiency.
Okay. I'll double my proficiency then.
Just an additional +3 to whatever.
And
Well, I have
the-
+4 to nature, and
Yeah,
then
so it'll be +7 this time.
And the D4
7?
from
Yeah,
Aurelia's
an additional
guidance.
+3.
As she taxes
Okay.
your shoulders, she prays to Kinnereth to give you guidance.
wow, I got a nat 20 and I rolled a 4 on the D4. I
31.
got a 31.
Nice.
Highest I've ever gotten in D&D in my life.
That is so cool.
24.
Oh. Oh man.
And parameters would say still not enough to make sense of the footprints of something.
Well, you can tell they are there.
Mhm.
You can tell that it is a Khajiit caravan using guars for transportation and as draft animals.
I tell this to everyone, and I let them know the general direction that they're headed, and how long ago,
Mm-hmm.
if I know at all, I think they came by.
They have been through here at maximum a few hours ago.
Mhm.
And by the distribution of their footsteps, by the size of the gait of the guars, you can tell they are about to stop for rest. And looking
tell this
around,
to
you can tell that it is a pretty nice spot to rest, actually.
Maybe we can meet up with this caravan and walk with them.
That would be, yep. Depends
the
on
group.
where they are going, though.
Is it going southward?
They can be like going the reverse direction of ours.
They're going the opposite side of you.
Okay,
So they're going north and stuff.
they're
Yes.
going north. Yeah.
No shit.
Anyone wants to buy something that might be important?
Do you think we could buy an extra ox or a horse if they have? Do they typically travel with anything like that? And it goes around.
Kozhudov says normally they don't bring animals with them.
I don't know what they could have that we need. We already prepared for the trip.
We still have enough food. Do we?
You do, yeah.
Right?
As long as Azora doesn't eat 3 times her ration every day.
Don't worry, she knows the rules now.
She was tired from the fight.
Stop eating.
She had the strength to rip that centaur apart thanks to the extra ration she ate. You should be thankful.
Bullshit. Aurelia's just thinking to herself, she's like, this. It's gonna eat us. She's gonna eat all the food.
It's going to eat you
Let's
all.
just.
Well, Devin's for making camp here. He doesn't have anything to buy. If anybody else has anything to buy, then please let him know.
Oppose the idea.
We're already gonna get the Turiha later than expected. The last thing we need is to backtrack even further.
Ollie agrees.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get there. Alright, well then let's just set up camp.
Make a survival check.
Is that a
Everyone.
party check? Yeah.
2 of you can roll, and we will add your results.
Devin ought not to roll for this. Somebody else would like to roll. That'd be good.
So who rolls?
I can roll because I think I get a +3 from preferred terrain. I think.
Alright, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see if my dice god out in IRL.
Under willpower at the bottom.
This. Okay, we get an 18.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Wait, Korzhidov, do you have or Ferdinand? Does Korzhidov have survival?
I have 2 on survival. Do you want me to roll?
Nah, I think I got this. I like to think I do.
Aurelia tells
Minute.
Kozhudov he's stupid. He's not good enough.
Alright. At 12.
Okay. Well, you find a spot, but it is full of vipers. Territorial poisonous snakes.
Devin says, I have an idea. And he casts how many are they like what kind of a radius do they kind of inhabit? Is it like a 5-unit radius or what would you say?
Yes. You can see a 5-foot radius, 5 units radius of snakes in front of you. It's a nest.
Devin casts create bonfire. Right on top of it. It should cover it. And he goes, this will just take a minute. And he just lets it go.
right.
Korshudov says this one would train his speed with the serpent if he wasn't already hurt.
No need to strain yourself, Kojardov. When we have tools like this to help.
You manage to
Also-
burn every single one of them. The smell of burnt flesh in the air, the hissing, the twisting, the twitching, and the smoke all fill the atmosphere.
Is there do they look too charred to eat?
That's what I was gonna ask.
Yep.
Let's eat the bitch.
Some of them
Considering
look
already a
edible.
Snake.
Would everyone like to take one of the edible ones and say, Ali, would you happen to know how to prepare something like this? I think the venom's in the head, and you can just cut it off, but I could be wrong.
Yes, the venom is like in the head.
All right, does
With
Ollie
small
have?
sacs in the, I think in the near the nostrils, but inside, I think
Okay.
something like that.
Kojardov, the biologist.
Does Ollie have to roll to see if she can successfully prepare them, or with Kodradov and
I'm just wondering if you know.
Did-
Ollie.
Oh, I don't know if I know. I would
I'll-
say yes. I come from
yeah,
the swamp.
yeah,
I would
yeah,
say that I
definitely.
kill snakes all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
You said this
Alright.
is
Do you
all-
eat snakes? I feel like they're kind of, related, Devin said.
I feel like I eat everything. Iguanas are cannibals, and they're a lizard. I think a lot of lizards don't care.
Humans
What's
are
to,
mammals and we eat mammals all the time.
Hey, what's
Yeah,
a
we do.
iguana?
Fuck yeah.
Are you serious, Burger?
Yeah. Hey.
Okay, like Google iguana on Google Images.
No, I'm asking. No.
Wait a minute.
Are you
Are
saying
you
this out of
serious?
character?
Oh! My bad. Okay, it was in character. Okay, so back in character, Ollie just answers, yeah, so I should be able to prepare those, and I quickly gather up, the burnt snakes, taking off any part that looks a little too charred, and, I get, let's see what I have. I think I have, I ask if anyone has a sharp knife that I can borrow, because I only have a long bow and a trident. Does anyone have a knife I can borrow?
Devin offers his Boethian dagger.
Nice.
Ollie takes the Boethian dagger and I cut up the snakes, arranging them kind of like sashimi style, like just like very nicely like lined up little chunks of meat, kind of like halfway laying on top of each other on whatever plate or maybe a piece of paper if we don't have a plate since I have a cartography kit.
Devin does not want to let you use any of his paper. He
Okay.
does not give you any paper to do this on.
I have
Paper's
cartography
expensive.
kit. I use my own paper.
Well, I think you have the writing tools and the compasses and those kinds of things, right?
But I don't have paper?
I don't know if you do.
You do.
Sounds
You would
fire.
have pieces of parchment, but are you willing to spoil them, soil them like this?
Oh, I guess not. I guess it's valuable.
Maybe a piece of wood would be better.
Alright,
if there
there's
is
some
anything.
there's some pink leaves right there. Maybe if they're big enough, like if they look like monstera size or something, I can take one of those leaves. I get something. If there's a leaf that looks like it'll serve as a good plate, then I use that. If not, then I look for a piece of wood that we can cut in half with the Boethia knife or some other axe on hand.
Devin prefers if you don't dull the blade of his fancy Boethia dagger, but
Does he tell me this?
if he sees you going like to take it and like to chop up some wood, he's gonna stop you.
Okay, before I can, never mind. Let's go back in time. Before I cut the snakes into sashimi, I ask, does anyone have a cutting board or a piece of wood that I can use to prepare the snake?
Maybe the cover of the water barrel.
Oh,
So
thank
That'll
you.
work.
I accept the cover of the water barrel, and I use like half of it to cut up the snake, and the other half I stack the pieces of snake very nicely.
Mm-hmm.
And then I offer everyone some.
Perfect.
Yay.
A nice family meal.
There is a handful of cut beheaded snake parts on the side.
So, out of character, DM, does it taste like chicken?
Probably.
It is reminiscent of chicken, but it is harder and less tasteful.
Basically, it's all muscle, no
Yeah.
fat.
Pretty much.
And I overcooked it a bit. I'm sorry about that, guys.
Better to be
Devin
overcooked than
apologizes as he
undercooked.
eats the dry snake.
He goes, like Aurelia says, "Hey, better to be overcooked than undercooked."
Well, it depends on who you ask. He says, looking at Ali.
Depends of the type of animal.
Not
Chicken
wanting to.
and pork, yes. Beef, not always.
Ollie says it's fine. And just eats.
Korzhudov says, I have eaten worse. This one have eaten worse.
Ollie quickly chimes in. Same.
Aurelia goes, having eaten at a banquet in High Rock, I can safely say this tastes better than anything I've eaten there.
Haven't you
Roll
ordered
deception?
bread and wine?
I have, yeah.
And this is better than the bread and wine?
Hey, sometimes, hey, we're simple people. We aren't like, the Bretons who like to
Season
who
food.
like their food with like undertones of artistic bullshit or whatever. Food is food.
Korzhudov asks Aurelia, haven't you and Terminal kept a bottle of special Breton wine for yourselves? In the cave?
Oh, yeah,
Found on a cave?
Oh yeah, I did, and I drank it. It's gone. Still prefer mead over it.
That's what
Still
she
prefer
said.
the snake over it?
You preferred mead over it. Mead.
Mead.
Yeah.
Ollie like finishes her portion of the snake and hops back on the wagon. Thank you. Perfect.
Azora enjoys her meal and makes small fetishes out of the skulls of the snakes and gives each of the party members one of them, saying, "We are as dangerous as a nest full of vipers," and hangs hers on her neck.
Ollie accepts.
Korzhudov accepts and he is thankful.
I also accept it. I am very
Yeah.
thankful. This is
Devin.
a nice trinket.
Devin thanks her and puts it in his pocket.
You are fed. Still
Yay!
tired.
I guess
Azora is
now
only
it's
half
like
dead.
probably close to sunset, no?
We still got
Maybe it's
a
6.
couple of hours till sunset.
But probably there's no need to continue voyage. I guess we should take Devin's proposal and camp here.
I mean, we have this nice warm ground ahead of us.
Ollie,
Why not make use of it?
Yeah. Ollie agrees and gets ready for bed.
Yep.
Alright. You set up shop. Your beds, your bedrolls, your pillows, your tents. Are you keeping watch?
I'll
Are you
take
going
first.
to scout around? Or are you all going to
Kozhedov
go to bed
Kozhedov
immediately?
will scout around, yes.
Okay.
Devin will join Kojudov in scouting. If Kojudov doesn't protest.
No, not at all. He enjoys the company, and it might in case something happens, it's good to have another person close by.
If you know what I mean.
Haha.
You don't know what you mean, actually. Could you explain it?
Haha, he's running because he make a joke.
It is
Yeah,
getting
it's all right.
dark. I want Kozhedov to make a perception check, and Devon to make a
Mhm.
perception check with disadvantage, unless.
Mm.
First roll of a physical die. Let's see.
If it's getting dark, Devin will probably cast Night Eye because he does have
Okay.
the magic for
And
it.
that, my gentleman, is 15.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you
Wow.
have physical dice.
Total?
You are a corporeal creature.
15, wait a minute, it's perception, right?
Yes.
So
Willpower.
plus 2 makes it 17.
Mm-hmm.
Unnatural 20.
Man, not bad. Them
And
dice really come in
an
handy.
abnormal 20.
Yes. Dirty 20.
Okay.
Oh, so what it was? That black stuff, it's not water, as I was thinking. It's
It's blight.
fog of war, actually.
I was thinking
The
that.
unexplored area.
Well, that's cool.
Mm.
I like that.
Don't know why my grass is twitching like that though. I fixed it before I saved.
Again.
Probably just like mice.
Yeah.
I think it's a problem with overlapping layers. They are trying to two different layers trying to occupy the same area, the same
Yeah, but
pixels.
I had fixed it before I saved. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, well, there is an endless green field in every direction. Of course, this is not to true scale. There is a much greater distance between you and its point on the map. Just like the Khajiit camp, Ali found out is not, I don't know, like 30 feet away from you. It's
Not, yeah, it's
A few
much
hundred.
more.
a few hundred units behind tall grass. And you also see more vipers in the area, especially where the grass is higher and thicker. Not much other than
Kozhedov
that.
comments. Kozhedov comments. The snakes might want to approach the fire because it's warm. You should be careful. Not step into tall grass.
Like a Pokemon game.
I was thinking that.
A wild snake appears. Go, Ollie.
You return to your camp. Azora is asleep. I assume Aurelia is praying.
Yeah, Aurelia's just kind of just keeping watch,
Okay.
waiting for them to come back.
Ollie's asleep.
I don't know. What do you I don't know, Aurelia. What do you normally do when we're gone? Wait for you to come back.
The wind is howling. It's going to be a relatively cold night. And you hear the whistling when the wind flows in between the grass. It makes a distinct noise. It is kind of reminiscent of a wolf's howl, but there are no
who's-
wolves here. It's not Skyrim.
Who's gonna keep second watch, or are we just gonna have one person do watch all night?
If you wake up while she'll watch.
But you don't know that.
Oh, okay, my bad.
You
Well,
just
we
see
just-
two of them
We
sleeping.
kept
and,
watch last night, and we had a specific order, right? It was it Aurelia? Oh, I don't know what the order was actually.
Well, Devin took first watch the night before.
He didn't take
Oh.
first.
Korzhdov did then. So Aurelia's gonna take first watch tonight. So
Mhm.
I guess whoever wants to take that watch after Aurelia, can take the watch.
Devin will do second.
Okay.
Who's doing third?
Devin, while you keep watch, you can tell that one of the Khajiit is around. They must have noticed you and came to see.
Okay. Devin will raise his hand in like a wave or an acknowledgement in the general direction of the Khajiit.
Mm-hmm. The Khajiit responds defensively, trying to and failing to hide better.
Devin will stand and take a more central position in his camp.
Mm-hmm. The Khajiit gets out of the tall grass. Stays there for a few moments. And backs away.
Devin's gonna sit on the back of the cart and keep his hand on
Was
his.
he trying to sneak on us?
Yeah. What does Devin notice anything about the Khajiit, about whether what he's holding or his attitude?
Make an insight check.
Okay. Oh, I rolled a D2. Sorry.
Did you roll on that one?
No.
Almost.
Same roll. 6.
Well, a stranger in the night could be anything.
True.
Khajiit
Yeah,
are not
Devin will
known.
keep it.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, he'll keep his hand on his rapier. He's known enough Khajiit to know that they could have any number of things they were looking to do.
Mm-hmm. Make a racism check.
Is that
20.
is that animal handling or was it?
Nat 20. You say the Khajiit version of the N-word. Kitty cat.
I call him a dog.
Oh.
A cur.
Oh my god.
Get us all beat up.
You call him Boots or Scarf?
Boots.
Oh, that's good.
Your mother was a hamster, and your father spelled the elderberries.
Your mother's a handbag.
Now go away before I taunt you a second time.
It's been a couple of hours, Devon. you feel your eyelids getting heavier by the minute. It is the time that someone else kept watch.
Devin's getting pretty eepy. He's gonna wake up Kochodov. He's gonna.
Korsdov asks, any strange... Have you seen any strange developments during your watch?
We he's getting uncomfortably close. He recounts his experience seeing the Khajiit attempt to sneak up on them, and says he doesn't know what he was planning, but it could have been anything.
This one will keep watch, especially for such Khajiit.
Thank you. He points in the direction, but you already know what direction they're in. Just look out that way, I guess.
Yeah.
And Devin will go to sleep somewhere in the camp.
Are we gonna see a cat fight?
Or maybe a cat fight that is both screaming at each other.
It just sounds like
Is that a cow?
It's a cat.
that's Ferdinand's version of a cat.
Yeah, that now, that high squeal that cats do. It's only at them when they're about to fight, because before that it's lower.
Oh,
They
okay.
almost sound like ghosts, like for real.
Mm.
Yeah, I should know. I have a boy cat.
Or
He's
babies,
upstairs.
babies crying.
Kozhidov, you don't notice anything while you are keeping watch.
Okay.
A couple of hours pass, no incident, only the howling of the wind to keep you company, and the snoring coming from your companions. I won't mention names, but you know who it is.
Oh, it's the Nord. Damn, Nord's like sleeping and snoring, that's for sure. Aurelia doesn't have a father, but she's fairly certain that he would have snored just like that.
Okay. It's good that you shared this with the group.
So after those 2 hours pass, Korzhudov will then wake up somebody else for the following shift. Korzhudov will wake up Aurelia,
Mhm.
because that's a sure sign that he will be able to sleep without the snoring around.
Out of character,
Really?
Aurelia's gonna be real tired since she already did a watch.
Oh yeah,
Did she?
so pick somebody else, please.
First watch.
Oh, so it's Azora.
Okay.
Yeah, me. You don't want a grumpy cleric, because usually they can't cast spells as good.
Correct.
And a grumpy cleric's a bad cleric.
Zora keeps watch. You all dream of endless fields full of fat, juicy deer, elk, sheep, maybe even guars. Why not? They're tasty if prepared correctly.
In Aurelia's dream, she's petting the guar because she's cute.
It's making that hiss sound that crocodiles make. It
Yeah.
sounds like a valve opening and gas leaking out.
Korzhudov is dreaming that he's fighting Atronachs made of cheese.
Oh my god. That's a.
And he's not punching them. He's like biting and eating parts of them.
The cheese
And they are
astronaut.
fighting, and they are fighting him, so to trying to survive.
Shivering Isles one shot. Dreamland.
What?
That's a nice idea for a Shimmering Isles one shot.
Oh.
And Zora wakes Ali up.
Alright, Ollie is awake now and she takes her watch.
You notice that it is daytime now.
Oh. Realizing that it's daytime, I look around and see if anyone else is awake. Are they still asleep?
They are all asleep. Except Azura.
Oh, except
Is
Azura.
it still
Okay.
wind?
Azura will proceed to awaken the closest companion. Kozhurdov.
Ollie sees.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say Ollie sees Azura waking people up, so she goes and does the same thing.
Kozhurdov, you return to a conscious state by someone shaking you vigorously. And you
Kozhurdov.
see Azura.
Hopes and highs. He gets up, and he starts doing some mild exercises, stretching.
How do you wake Aurelia up, Ali? Is it like a gentle tap to the shoulder, or do you bang on her seal to wake her up?
Or kick her. Or
Spray some water on her face?
About to get Bane casted on you accidentally. Intentionally.
In the meantime, Azora will wake up Devon.
does this count as a long rest?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Very nice.
So I guess we get our hit points back to normal, right?
Yes.
Thank you.
Devon, you are abruptly awoken by someone placing all your equipment on your chest violently.
Excuse me? Good morning to you too, he says, kind of like shaking all the stuff off.
Aurelia's just sleeping in her, like, it's just sleeping. So,
Azora smiles and walks away, greets you, says good morning, and goes on with her day.
so Ollie, how you gonna wake me up?
I see what Azura is doing. Are you sleeping with your shield on top of you?
Yes.
I like pick up a nearby stick if there is one, and I just like tap your shield with it until the tinny sound kind of wakes you up.
Throwing a snake vertebrae on her shield like pebbles.
I can do that too. That works. Do you wake up or like does it not work?
Oh yeah, I wake up. Aurelia just kind of wakes up and goes,
Is it raining?
yay.
You are all awake.
I was about to pet. She says, I was just about to pet the cow. It was fluffy.
Another
All
day
he
of
gives, like,
walking awaits you. Yep. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say gives a slight nod and gets into the carriage.
Oh yeah, and I summon Bill, and I'm going to attempt to summon Ted.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
Arcana-
see if Ted
Arcana check.
will Ted finally come out to help us. Nah, Ted's on his union break as usual.
It's just Bill, once again.
Bill just sees that Ted's out with him and he goes, "Not excellent."
The emotionless Atronach hovers over the ground.
He does like a sad. Does a sad guitar shot like.
It awaits your command.
I'm gonna tell him to pull the cart, and then we're gonna head out.
Only Ali says he's getting on the cart.
I said I'm gonna tell it to pull the cart, and then we're gonna head out.
Yeah?
And then I'm gonna hop on the cart with Ollie.
Okay.
Whee!
Korzydov will jump into the cart too.
So, how many rations did Azora eat last night?
The proper amount. Just one.
Good.
You come across
Okay.
an altar.
We flop around all over it. Violently.
Ooh.
With our cart.
What altar to which of the 8 divines is this altar dedicated to?
It's currently hidden by the fog of war, unfortunately. Let me fix that.
Ooh.
You see this. There are a few offerings, a few broken vases and urns.
Can you zoom in a little bit?
Yep. Nothing of value really, except for some metal cups and some bottles of unknown liquid.
Can you zoom in on the statue?
You can make a religion check.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
Devin will see if he recognizes this deity. Unlikely he does.
16.
11.
And another 15.
I got a 7. Damn.
Konjuridov,
Some low roll.
you recognize this statue to belong to the Daedric god Meridia.
Korzydov says, "This is a shrine to Meridia, one of the Daedric princes."
Wait, it's
In what-
Meridia?
And what's under her dominion, Kocherdov?
Wait. Um,
She's not one of the Daedra that we Dunmer know very well.
You can take your time to Google it if you want.
It's Meridia's beacon. Yeah.
Oh, no, no, run quick! Out of character.
Gordo
Everyone
says
run.
Meridia hates the undead. At least this Daedric prince probably will not harm us here.
Well, that's nice.
It's one of the few Daedra considered to be benevolent to mortals.
At least not evil.
Yeah, at least not evil. I think upon hearing that, Devin may offer a like almost a half bow and some reverence towards the altar.
I'll do the same.
For a shrine, it appears to be abandoned, forgotten, not kept to proper standards. No offerings. It's dirty. The flowers upon it have withered. All the craters and the urns are broken and have given in to the elements.
Korshudov comments, not many devotees to Meridia. If somebody wants protection from the undead, they most probably will pray to... What is the divine of the...
The arcade.
Arcade, yep. If they want protection against the undead, they'll probably pray to Arcade. Korshudov asks, any of you wishes to do an offering?
He says, thank you, but I'm okay.
Any of you wishes to take something?
Ollie asks, we can just take things from here?
As if nobody, nobody here take like the coins from the chests and the vases in the Nordic ruins. Like clean them all.
Strip everything to the
I mean,
bone.
Devin didn't see anything
Do the last
necessarily
coin.
valuable.
I might just, you know what? Aurelia's gonna leave a small offering of like 50 septums.
Ollie, walks up and asks if she can take this.
No, leave it. It's an offering.
Ollie says, understandable, have a nice day, and goes back to the carriage.
Aurelia pulls out a notebook like, note to self, keep, watch out for Ollie.
You should have known since the cheese wheel incident that Ollie would always be up to something like that.
I'm just a little lizard. I don't know better.
I don't know any better.
Devin doesn't really have much he could leave, so he's not going to
Leave the dagger for me.
impale it into Meridia's stat. No, he's not going to do that.
Oh.
Devin is actually gonna inspect the dagger. You know, he's been holding it a lot and kind of feeling it with his hands.
Mhm.
Was it ever clear to him what it was made out of? Like what kind of metal?
It's ebony,
Oh, beautiful.
Yep, they are
glistening
made of
black
ebony.
metal.
Korshudov says, "It is said that those who communicate with Meridia float in the sky. This one will give one offering. It will throw one coin into the air. If it falls down, Korshudov will keep it. If Korshudov throws the coin into the air and it falls down, and he will keep it."
Ollie like
Closes
pokes her
off.
head out from the thing and watches from the wagon.
What if the coin doesn't fall down?
Then Meridia keeps the coin. Yeah,
Okay.
logic. We're talking about magic here. It's totally possible.
True.
Devin casts telekinesis on the coin as it goes into
Too
the
late.
No, he doesn't do that. Sorry. I'll
That
stop
would
saying
be-
things he doesn't do.
That would be funny.
It would be funny.
Okay. Aurelia, you feel a strange energy overtake you.
Oh Lord!
A strange. Oh no, Aurelius being possessed.
Immediately, take my beacon to Mount Hillcrete. God. No.
A new hand touches the beacon.
Looks like we're switching to that rogue immediately right now, aren't we?
You hear a voice in your head.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. It's the quest.
An evil necromancer lives around these parts. He defiles my shrine with his very existence, stealing my offerings to fuel his experiments and his spells. Bring his undead remains and offer them to my shrine, and receive my reward.
Like Aurelia kind of just goes, "Whoa, what was that?"
What we
What
hear
happened?
was Aurelia talking with the voice of Meridia, or is just,
I think
or
only
is
Aurelia
something
heard
that only Aurelia hear in
Only
the
Aurelia
mountains?
heard that.
Okay, so she has to communicate that with us.
Aurelia
Or
goes,
if she wants us to know.
I just heard a voice.
Okay,
Kojudo
what did it
says,
say?
"Yes, it's us."
Aurelia just Aurelia says that she just heard the voice of she thinks it might be Meridia after she left that offering.
Hmm.
Okay. What did she say?
She said
Right,
that there
sorry.
was the voice told her that there was a necromancer nearby. She says, "Yeah," she said or the voice said that if we bring his remains to the statue, we'll get a reward.
How do you feel about that?
Well, it is a necromancer. Can't exactly have that howling around the neighborhood, you know? Might be a
Kojudo
good idea.
says, "This one usually does not perform works for Daedic princes, but the necromancer must be dealt with." so we should deal with it.
And normally I wouldn't either, but yeah, let's go deal with this guy. Let's go see what we can do.
Does Aurelia know the location of the necromancer?
Did
Did Meridia communicate?
yeah, she said it was nearby. And he comes to steal she explains that he comes every night to steal her offerings, so Aurelia's thinking that maybe he comes by quite frequently. And she kind of looks to Devin and she goes, maybe we could set up an ambush for him.
Maybe we could. We'd be pretty sneaky.
Yeah.
That would be a repetition of what we did with the follower of Hirsen in the forest.
Aurelia
Seems
goes,
like
yeah,
you
that
guys
guy.
have this problem a lot.
Aurelia goes, yeah, but he was defacing a shrine to Keenerith. That wasn't cool. And now we have the same sort of issue. Daedric princes aren't the type of people you probably don't want to tick off, so
Devin will help and encourage that we
Korzydov says, we have no assurance that the necromancer will come tonight or tomorrow night. When with Hirsin, we had the information from the spirits of the other animals.
Devin will ask Aurelia, did the voice say that he comes by nightly?
Did Meridian say that, DM?
Nope.
No.
It's a
Didn't
bit of
say.
a shot in the dark than to just wait here indefinitely. Do we have a direction, or did she give you any kind of indication on where he is? Or
She said he was nearby.
But what she considers nearby? Like 100 feet? 500 feet?
Like, did she give me that
Mile?
information, DM? Like,
No.
okay, so we're kind of just so we're just kind of working on a wild goose chase. All right.
well, how about this? We can sweep back and forth in a large line until we find her or him. If we
All
think
right.
this reward is valuable enough to cost us a day or so of travel, I bet we can find him today.
Yeah. So, do you guys want to do that? Do you guys just want to go out in the wide search area and see if we can't find this elusive necromancer?
Korzydov is in favor of.
Yeah, Devin will do it.
Or
agree.
I got an idea. Let me look here. I think this might actually be worth doing. Detect magic might actually be worth doing.
A spell of detecting magic.
Is there
Either that or detect evil and good might work here too.
What is the area?
So evil or good, it says within 30 feet.
Mm.
So we're going to be looking for necromancer, which means we're probably looking for undead.
Yeah, but 30 feet's not very far. And there's only one of you with that spell. Is it continuous or is it a one-time ping?
It is up to 10 minutes.
Okay. So if we can get you moving very quickly, we can cover a lot of ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I could just use the 2 sorcery points on extend spell to make it last about 20 minutes. But I'm not going to do that
We can
because
cover even more ground. Well, if Aurelia is offering to use this spell while looking, I think we definitely agree it'd be useful. Devin does at least.
yeah,
So is
because
that
it's better than it's better than oh hey guys, we're vaguely looking in this direction 10 hours later.
well? Then I think we go back and forth in lines about, what is it? Is it 30-foot radius or is it 30-foot or a 15-foot radius?
It's a 30 feet of me.
So
Radius.
30-foot radius. So I think we go in lines about 60 feet apart from each other. If we can kind of estimate that, and we walk back and forth while you have that spell active around this shrine.
Hmm.
Sound like a
Yeah,
plan?
sure. Yeah, I pretty much already casting it.
Okay, let's go. Let's start in the direction we didn't come from. So I guess that'd be like south west or something.
That way.
Sure.
So going that way, you meet with a group of people. Red guards. And a Bosmer woman with them. You do not detect any magic. There are no active magic effects in the area.
Ah, okay, so
They greet you warmly, avoiding the snakes in the tall grass. And they appear to be very curious, looking at you walking in a line, going back and forth. And most of you are not even from around here, as it seems.
Devin, does Devin notice their curiosity?
Yeah.
He'll go, sorry, I just lost my wedding ring. We're looking for it now. And he continues on, just walking past.
Aurelia kind of just goes, "Yeah, your damn wedding ring."
Um, the red girl woman says that Bogo, and points to the dog, might be able to find it.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
Oh, well, in that case, my wedding ring was stolen by an evil necromancer in the area. Does he smell any bones?
Oh, Bogo loves bones. And she'll make an animal handling check. And Bogo lays lazily. And turn his belly to the sky, expecting belly rubs with his tongue lolling to the side, almost touching the ground. You can see that some of them are armed. Not, they don't appear to be hostile or prepared for conflict. But it appears that they have probably had instances where they faced danger around here.
So the dog isn't looking, right?
It's not.
Okay, I think we just continue on our search then.
Hmm.
Well, we got the spell going, you know.
Yep.
The conga line. Thirds will they will also continue on. You do not detect any active magic around the area.
It's detect good and evil, right? That we're using.
Yeah. It's detect good and evil. So I'm looking for undead.
Mm-hmm. You do not detect any undead either.
Got it. Thank you. Does the spell run out before we do?
It does.
Ugh.
Ali, make a perception check.
All right, one moment.
This is favorite terrain, correct? So I'm gonna do it.
Yes.
Also, if the necromancer is humanoid, maybe I can look around for footprints and try to track him that way.
That might actually be helpful.
All right. Well, you see a distant, what appears to be rock formation, but these types of rock do not appear in biomes like this. So it must be a construct of sorts.
Do we just find Stonehenge?
I tell everyone that the rocks don't come from here, and that they must have been brought here from a long ways away. And someone has arranged them very interestingly. I ask if anyone recognizes the pattern.
The closer you look at it, it looks like the remains of a watchtower or a small bastion, a fort of sorts.
Maybe we should go take a closer look at that.
Yeah, it's worth investigating. Let's go.
And you do indeed see the ruins of a castle with fresh torches, candles, and the stench of undead coming from the crevices of the locked door leading deeper into the fort.
Yes, yes. You want to hop down into the fort?
Do you smell what I smell?
Yep.
All right, let's go.
Where our
Devin will
boy
pull
is.
out his thieves' tools.
Riley's gonna get ready.
All right. Do y'all want to prepare some kind of attack? Maybe draw your bows while I do this.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
18 to pick the lock.
The door opens, and you can walk into the foul-smelling ruin. You're already there.
We have a friend. We have Bill. That's still on his smoko.
Devin, you are on point.
Alrighty. Devin will whisper back to the party, just like the Rickling cave, and he casts invisibility with his moon shadow sign power,
Mhm.
or yeah, sign in the shadow, whatever it is.
Very well.
He looks slightly more ethereal and ghostly than before. Cool. And he's implying, like, you know, just like before, meant, you know, if he taps his blade on the wall a couple times, you know, then that's a sign.
Yep.
He's gonna draw his rapier and prowl slowly. He's gonna start with the left. Slowly and carefully.
Mhm. You see the remains of humanoids.
Are there causes of death obvious? Do they
Make
have, like,
a medicine
large
check.
blood wounds? Okay. Okay.
Koshidov will slowly
It'd be an 8.
enter and join Devin.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm gonna fall behind Kozhedov. Bow drawn just in case.
Yeah.
You see
I'll ease
Devin
behind.
investigating the bodies. He does not come to any conclusions.
Yep.
Looking at them.
He'll continue by then if it's not clear what killed him.
Mhm. You notice that their most valuable personal belongings are gone, like coins. Their pouches have been opened and left to the side. They have been looted.
Beat me to it.
Azora checks herself for any useful items. Discards their weapons for being inferior.
I'd like to check the medicine check on the bodies.
Roll medicine.
That's a 10. I have a +7, so man, we're rolling.
This
I'm just
guy
not used to this.
obviously died from the huge plinths that landed on his body. The other two
Nice.
have also died by blunt force trauma. Large bruises to the torso and abdominal area. As well as a skull crushed symmetrically. As if by two objects at the same time.
Koshidov comments. This reminds me of when we first met the Sandatronax. The victims. This one considered it to be work of a troll. We were wrong.
Yeah. I think we should be a little more careful, so just gonna like wait for Devin's signal to see if it's safe or what's going on.
Mm-hmm. You cannot
Also,
see
I have
Devin. Yeah.
also I have my own physical dice right here, so
Cool. Nice dice, by the way.
that's what it is. Tired of using the dice bot.
Devin notices pieces of parchment, a book, and a rolled up scroll on this wall here, on this pedestal.
He'll take a cursory glance to see if he can see a title for the book, or tell if it's a spell scroll from any runes inscribed in.
The book is a brief history of the Empire.
Which volume?
The second one.
Okay, I think Ali actually had one of the brief history of the empires.
Ollie will take this
Oh
one
yeah,
if she doesn't
has
have it.
volume 1.
Okay.
Perfect.
Ollie like excitedly says, "Is that volume 2?"
Devin will he'll
Sprints.
double tap his rapier, so she hopefully
Yeah.
the party comes over.
Ollie thanks you and puts the book into her inventory.
He holds the book and it goes invisible, but Ali ends up with the book being pushed into her chest, and it turns uninvisible when he drops it on you.
Yeah. Hearing the signal, Azora runs with her axe ready.
Aurelia just kind of like, heal, Zora, heal! Come on, no!
Down, boy!
Heal,
Corjudo will join them,
down.
see what's the fuss all about.
You see a scroll and a book being handed to Ali, and a scroll resting on a pedestal at the side of the hallway of the corridor here. And Azora maniacally looking for a foe to fight. And testing the walls to see if they have swallowed Devin, as he does not appear to be here.
Aurelia just kind of looks at the very much blind red guard. I'm just gonna call it himbo.
Mm-hmm.
She's not that smart. She's just gonna go, Zora, there's nothing here.
Exactly, that's the
Okay.
problem. Where did the elf go?
Devin does a single tap of his rapier on the floor. Oh,
And
is she
that's how you know
rolling
he's
intelligence or wisdom or something?
Azora turns around with all her might and
Oh no.
smacks where you tapped, and you can tell that if
Yeah.
any part of your body was there, you would have taken a very severe hit by her great axe.
Aurelia goes. Aurelia just grabs his Zora, goes, Zora, he is invisible.
Since we're talking, I'm right here. Don't hit me.
Please do not hit Devin.
Takes a step back, surprised. Yes, I forgot.
Just try to
Or-
remember for next time.
You're doing good.
I'm still here, not decapitated after that.
Imagine if she rolled a nat 20 and just insta killed that.
And, well, he wouldn't be tapping right where his head is with the rapier. He's like out in front of him.
That would just be so funny.
He's now that we've kind of, did we inspect the scroll, or has anybody taken
The
it?
scroll is a scroll of Night Eye.
Oh, okay, Devin doesn't need it. If anybody else wants it.
I think I can use it because I mean you can cast it, right?
Yeah, it's a good spell.
Yeah, but it would be nice if two people had it. Or wait, yeah, that would actually, because I don't know if Korzhidov could use it because
He already has Dark Vision.
Korzhidov already has Night Eye.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right, and then Devin will just go back to the entrance and go to the other hall. There was.
A way in front and the way To the left. There is a carpet
Yeah,
on the way to the left.
He doesn't trust the carpet. He's gonna go to the uncarpeted path.
Stuff.
Still,
Love it.
Stuff 1. Stuff 2. When you're tired to naming objects. I guess that's a real problem in game developing.
Yeah.
Pingus.
You see the bony remains of a humanoid creature laying at the end of the hallway. Broken urns and craters. Almost burnt out
That's the
candles.
word.
And two, well, casks, two chests. And a stone. What's the name of the... Is it the Velkin stones that replenish mana? Magicka?
Welcome, yeah.
Yeah, those ones. And a Velkin stone.
Very cool.
Big one.
Yeah. Since he can't open chests without breaking invisibility, he's going to like double tap his rapier on the floor again to call his party.
Aurelia's going to just or not like sneak, but she's gonna walk carefully to the location of the tap.
It's the Varla stones that replenish the enchantment on weapons. Yeah. Sorry, Aurelia. What's up with you?
Aurelia comes over
Uh,
to where Devin is.
Yeah, I'm coming over.
You don't see any Devon.
Okay. Well, I already know that.
Well,
So
you
I'm
don't
just
know.
gonna go-
You don't even know which way he went.
How long has it been since he made the little rapier tap?
You
Yeah,
hear?
he basically does it every like minute or so until they come.
Okay. This
Okay.
time, Azura is slowly walking towards there.
I'm gonna call Randy to my side to watch Laurier. Watch your butt.
Koshida will follow. Koshida will follow Azora.
Azura is being a little
and
racist with
stay
Elf.
her.
Of course. It's all just because they're different from you doesn't mean you can be racist. Devin is a nice person.
Um.
I might
Yes,
even invest in his company.
she agrees, of course, but it makes her uncomfortable how he disappears every time, and if by any chance any danger arises, he won't be targeted at all, making all the rest of you more vulnerable.
Aurelia goes, but you see, Devin does his best work when not being seen.
Oh, I can't work with him when he is invisible because I don't know where he is. Meanwhile, this conversation takes place right behind you, Devon.
Yeah, he's just gonna sit on the wall or something and wait for these two to finish up. He doesn't want to talk to Azora. It's too mentally taxing for him.
Damn. Man, this party is super racist towards each other. I think we need to have some sensitivity training.
Well, whether she's a right guard or not, her intellect, stands on its own.
That is a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we might need some sensitivity training. Screw up sensitivity training.
Yeah. Azora is
So
the type of
Aurelius-
player that doesn't interact with any of the books in the games and doesn't know any of the lore. It's just speedruns, pressing left click against everything she
Oh.
sees moving.
Aurelia's gonna look at whatever's in front of her.
Mm-hmm. You notice the
Um,
Velkin stone, the two casks, and the skeletal remains of a humanoid.
hmm,
And you can hear Devin's breath and can see a little bit of the distortion around his invisibility spell. He is leaning against the side of the wall there.
nice. Aurelia just kind of just nods to Devin as if to say, "I'm not gonna let her know. We gotta observe that a little bit." It's a secret
Devin's
between
gonna
us.
look for pebbles on the floor
Nice.
around where he is.
There are small chunks of melted wax from the candles on the pedestal there. They are the
Devin
closest
takes,
thing you can pick up easily.
Devin takes a chunk of wax and throws it across the hallway to the other side, like past Randy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kozhudov, you see a circular object land in front of you and roll to the end until it reaches the wall there. It doesn't make much sound. You can tell it's a soft, malleable object, the size of a small pebble.
Kozlov will approach and see what it is without touching it.
Make an investigation check.
16 plus 1, 17. Now I'm happy. Very good rolls. 15 or plus. I
It is a
swear,
sm-
dude, they're not altered than anything.
It's a small piece of wax.
But it's
Yeah, I believe
a small
you.
piece of wax.
Yeah.
I would like to do an Arcana check to determine whether or not there's actually any like if I could sense any necromantic traps, because there's a skeleton, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see if this die does anything. 14 on the die plus 4 is 18.
The skeleton had been raised in the past. If someone were to try to raise the bones again, they would probably fail, and the bones themselves would crumble to dust.
Hmm.
That's because they don't have the mod to preventing from becoming dust. Forget it. The joke failed. So.
Are there any traps on the Are there any traps on this or anything here?
What do you mean by this? And what are you looking
Like-
for?
On the casks, on the does it look like it has traps on it?
Make a perception check.
All right, let's do this.
If it makes you feel better.
Yeah, no, that's a nat 1 on the die. Hey, would you look at that? It's fine.
Yeah. You see Aurelia approaching the casks, looking very closely around them, behind them, avoiding any physical contact with them. And when Azura tries to open one of them with from the safe distance of the full length of her weapon, if she does touch the cask, it would trigger any trap laid there.
Does anyone want to check for traps? help the help the dumb Nord and the red guard
Definitely look at it.
before we get instant wrecked.
Is it perception?
Yes. But first, Azora touches the cask and tries to open the lid using her axe as a safety stick to keep her distance from it. And it's locked.
Phew.
Roll
Okay.
perception, Devin.
Oh, Ollie.
11.
Ollie
Cool.
also wanted to check for traps. I got a 14.
No visible traps, either runes or pressure plates, ropes, or hidden levers that will trigger blades to come out of the walls or darts to spray from tiny little holes against anyone who may trespass in this ruin. Devin, you also do not notice any form of trap around this side of the hallway.
Got it.
Azora grabs the chest and throws it to the ground with force. It breaks open.
Aurelia just looks like poker face. Why?
Korzydov comes see what was the origin of that sound and if anybody is in danger.
Oh, sorry.
He becomes relieved when sees nobody is hurt.
The chest it's broken, and Azora proceeds to collect the septims that came out of it and tries to identify the potions that miraculously did not break. It's 2 potions.
Aurelia's just thinking to herself, she's lucky.
She turns to you and says, I know what I'm doing. It's not the first chest I had to open this way.
Aurelia, I hesitate to ask how many times you've done this.
She takes a moment to think and comes up with an irrational number, like 3. You can tell it's way higher than that.
Yeah. 3. And I'm guessing the other couple that you did, you were able to just lockpick.
Now she says she's broken 3 chests this way. This is the 3rd one, actually. She only does this when she's run out of lockpicks. Or when she's in a hurry and doesn't have the patience to take the time to lockpick.
Devin says from behind her, I would do the same thing.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Maybe that's fine.
She turns and points at the wrong direction and says, see? The elf agrees.
Aurelia just goes and I'm gonna help her identify these potions.
It's 2 Magicka potions.
How can we
She
tell
goes-
it's blue color?
Yeah, they're blue.
Aurelia just kind of goes, well. She kind of like looks to where Devin's form is, and I kind of just hand him one of the potions. Like, you might need this.
Potion vanishes from your sight as you hold it out. You feel it taken.
Yep. All right. What about that welcome stone?
What about it?
It's
I
a
wanna look.
magic stone. Make a history check.
All right, let's do this. And I'm not keeping my camera on. It's just like every time I roll, I will have this camera on, so everyone knows. It's an 8 on the die. Plus 1 is... Or no, plus... Yeah, plus 1 is 9.
They are magic stones, frequently found in ruins.
I'm gonna put this in my bag for in case of emergency use.
Hmm.
You know, in case we need it. Never know.
Azura will proceed to the next chest and attempt to do the same.
Aurelia just goes, "How about you just let me let me try to because like I have a pair of thieves' tools with me."
She very visibly pretends to not listen to what you said, and she grabs the lid and just forces it open. And quickly grabs more septims.
Aurelia just looks and just goes, "Azora, do you have any impulse control?"
She says, "Of course." And shows you that she didn't break any of the contents. And this chest appears to be full of old, torn, and tattered clothes.
Is any of it magical?
How are you going to make that out?
That's a good point. Well, is it old and torn? Like these are just like ripped?
Yeah,
Like is it? Okay, so I'm thinking. So Aurelian just kind of looks and goes, "Hmm." And as she kind of looks at the remains of the skeleton, she kind of thinks to herself. She goes, "She didn't say the necromancer was alive, and she did say something about remains. Like, wasn't the exact thing was to bring his undead remains?"
yes.
Hmm.
But that skeleton is not undead. Just normal dead. Also, it's just the skeleton. Does it has any articles, clothing that could identify it as a necromancer?
There are no
Yeah, that
items
is.
around the skeleton. It's bare bones.
So this skeleton was naked when the person was alive, apparently. Or do the skeletons, when they are reanimated, they make sense of removing all their clothes?
Ollie says maybe he was
No
dressed really
penis,
nice and his
no
place has
penis
already
to
been raided.
show. There's no need to using clothes. Start swigging the Cossacks. The
I live by
tailbone.
that motto every day, Devin says.
Living by the Cossacks.
All right. Well.
You have, hey parameters. You have tonight's session title: Living by the Cossacks.
You mean like the tailbone, little bone?
It's a the
Oh,
Yeah,
the
actual
yeah.
name of the
coccyx.
tailbone.
Yeah, the
Coccyx.
coccyx, yeah.
I think we're gonna have. I think. So Aurelia kind of looks and goes, "So did any? So like she's kind of just genuinely talking. She goes, David, did you see any other path going forward?"
Yes, there's more to explore. I guess.
Well, I'm asking Devin.
There's one other
Yes, I
path.
know.
It's the main path that we walked by.
All right. You want to go check that?
I'll start. And he walks that way.
I don't know why I'm just getting this weird. Like I'm getting like
You see two
Yeah.
wraiths
Ah.
Oh. wandering the hallways, aimlessly moving around the corridors of this ruin. They have not noticed you yet.
Devin will go back to the party. There's two ghostly figures in the hall up ahead. I'm not sure if I can affect them with my rapier.
What about your dagger?
Probably with the new one, although I haven't used it yet.
All right. So, what do you guys think we ought to do?
Korsdorf says we should attack the wraiths.
All right. If we attack the race, the necromancer will probably appear. So you kind of listen, like she's like, Devin, I think it might be a good idea for you to stay hidden and wait for that guy to come out when he does.
Maybe I try to sneak by the wraiths and get past them by the time you guys fight them.
Yeah. How be like yeah? How about Devin tries that first?
Yeah.
Or he goes, yeah, maybe that'd be a good idea. Try to sneak by him first, and if something goes wrong or if you get caught, well, we're right here. We can probably just run.
Yeah. I might be able to escape. I'm pretty slippery.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, he likes that plan. He's gonna try to sneak past the wraiths. Well, actually no. He's not gonna. He's gonna go back. Let's plan on attacking in 5 minutes.
Okay.
However long that feels like. Um, and he's gonna go and try to sneak by the wraiths.
Make a stealth check.
Ooh. Wait, does he get advantage because he's invisible?
Yes.
Does not say that on the spell, but I guess on the condition it does.
Yeah.
Pardon me, just checking the bonus. Alright. +4. Nat 20.
Nice.
The wraith passes right next to you. You can feel its deathly aura, the cold embrace of death. You feel your breath, the moisture from your breath, become vapor from the cold.
Mm.
You are undetected. Another dead body. And another wraith.
Okay. I think at this revelation, he's going to what's he gonna do? He's gonna triple tap his rapier on the back of the wall. So you see where the white wraith is? The wall that it's looking at? He's gonna do like a loud triple tap of his rapier there. And try to pull out his sacrificial dagger and make an attack on the white wraith as it approaches the sound. That's just fun.
If he does this, we title this Devin for the win.
You hear the triple tap from deeper in the ruin. And as before, Azura will rush.
Aurelia follows. Well, you know what? Aurelia is going to send Randy in front of her and follow behind.
We shall roll initiative.
All right. I had to pee real quick. Sorry, guys.
Are you?
Unacceptable.
Good job.
Good luck, man. See ya.
Oh, no. I'm back. Anyway.
That was fast.
That's what
Oh.
happens sometimes when you drink coffee. Anyway.
He didn't have to get up.
Are you?
Dice
Do you
was
have a
prepared.
out of the
catheter on?
tray.
He has a bottle.
The dice fell out of the tray, but it rolled an 11 plus my bonuses makes it a 16.
I got a 25.
It's at the top. It says initiative and it says plus something.
What if I...
Devin got a 6.
Oh, no.
Ollie
Oh,
got
no.
an 8.
Ali got an 8.
Kozhidov, I see an 11 on your die.
Oh.
I have totals of 16.
Oh.
Oh, it's 16. That's crazy.
This is great.
So, Aurelia plays first.
Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to definitely pop up. Actually, should I really pop up a bless, or should I just? You know, I'm gonna pull out my bow and I'm gonna shoot one of the wraiths. And here we go again. That's a. Is that? No, the knife didn't cock it. Okay. That's a 6 plus 6 is 12.
For what was that? Sorry?
I was shooting him with my bow. Thunk.
12 doesn't hit. What was the other?
Oh, I only have one.
Yeah, 12 is not enough. It's a miss.
And then we have, I guess I'm just gonna command Randy to move up and punch one of the ghosts.
Alright. Roll for Randy's attack.
We have the. I love doing it like that. That's a 12 plus. I'm assuming he has a. I remember he has like a 5 or something to hit.
Yeah, it's a total of +5. It's a D8.
Okay, so it's D8 damage.
Plus his
I'm just gonna.
strength.
All right. 7 damage.
D8 plus 3. Seven damage.
Yep. He did the good punch. He got a solid hit and like.
Yeah. The wraith is reeling, being punched in its ghostly face.
Wait a minute, it's a ghost. Wait a minute, it's a ghost.
Ghost?
The wraith strikes back. It hits. And it does a bit of damage. Randy takes 12 damage. The other
Cool.
wraith will cause Aurelia to make a personality saving throw.
So charisma save.
Yes.
All right. Roll this die. All right. Okay, we got a charisma save, which is +5. Dirty 20.
All
We got
right.
15 +5.
You are saved from the spell's effects.
Which was.
I'm not telling you.
Ah,
Kozhridov, it is your turn.
So I'm going to attack both times. So I rolled 12 and I rolled 6.
which one are you punching, bud?
Guessing the closest one.
Yes. Helping Bill. So I get a 6 with my plus my agility and
Proficiency.
proficiency, so plus 5. So it makes it an 11 one and 17 the other.
17
If I
hits.
hit anyone, 17 hits. So damage for 1.
Ooh.
It's a 6.
Plus your agility. That's an 8.
Yes, it's an 8.
Cool. Bonus action.
Yes, I'm going to make flurry of blows.
2 more attacks.
Give him
And
the
I guess
beat.
I fail. I guess I fail. Wait, 2 more attacks. So failed the first one.
Ooh,
second.
that's a crit.
It's nice seeing the die roll.
Yeah.
Using the gloves. Crit. Yep.
Nice job.
2d6s
2d6s.
plus your
I love
agility.
music.
It's 9 plus 2, and the agility. It's just for. So the agility is just for 1 dice, for total of the 2 dice, right? So that's 2, 11, 13 damage.
Okay. Very nice.
I'm gonna see if I can get a little die cam. Yeah, because I have my webcam, I can move it.
Now this spirit goes right by Devon, and it does indeed not spot you. And
Very nice.
we'll move here.
Wait, wouldn't it provoke?
It
What's
would
the
provoke
question?
an opportunity attack. You do have advantage on it.
He'll make the opportunity attack once it is leaving his range.
Okay.
So I guess on the other side of him. Let me see if I can turn on the video.
Everybody got jealous of Kozhridov all of a sudden.
Yeah, I'm like, well, I can do that. Yeah,
Hand reveals
just
today.
early.
Hand reveals, yeah. Everybody better have your nails manicured.
Yeah, they're not. Here we go. Arm reveal, actually. Here we go.
Speaking of nails,
I
these
see
are
a
my nails,
14. That is a
14
hit.
and
clean,
8.
though.
So it's a 14 plus 7, yeah.
Yeah,
so
yeah, that's a hit.
21 a hit. Now I have to get like 18 d6s.
How much is it? Like
It
4
makes
for the
a con
6s?
save because I did it with the rapier. I didn't do it with the
It's immune to bleed.
It's immune to bleed.
It's a ghost.
Well, I don't know. Sure. Okay. D8.
Could bleed ectoplasma.
True.
And it's 46s. Do you have any D6s, Julia? Can I have 2? I'll just roll one of them. Alright. 12, 16, 17, and then reroll this one. 21. 21 points of slashing damage. Or piercing damage with the rapier.
Understandable. Now, having been hit by you, the spirit detects you and will attack. Both times at you.
Yep.
19 to hit.
You said
13
9
to
to
hit.
hit or 19?
19 to hit.
19 hits.
That is 7 points of slashing damage. And make a willpower saving throw.
7 points of slashing. I'll make the saving throw right now. That is that one. Plus 1. Uh, 18 on the saving throw.
You're good to go.
17 on the die.
Nothing happens.
Cool.
Ali.
Except for the 7 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so since we're rolling against a ghost, I know we're not supposed to metagame, but I just want to, like, will my longbow or trident hit it? Or no?
They're hitting you with their hands and it's
Oh.
working.
Alright, I decided to, I do Primal Mark as my bonus action, so that gives me an extra d6 of damage for one of my attacks.
Mm-hmm.
And let me see, 1 second. Oh, that's weird. Oh, my bad. Is this it?
Hey, Para. I'm not sure if I was supposed to do 46. I think it was only 3. So you should take off the last 4 damage of the damage I did.
Oh.
It should be 17 instead of 21.
Maybe my
Okay.
camera doesn't work. I guess I haven't tried to use it
Sorry about
since we set up the computer in here.
Well, it's plugged in. I mean, surely it'll work, right?
Are you using the 2 cameras on the same computer?
We're on 2 different computers.
Okay.
It can work.
And it's the same model of camera. I don't know why it wouldn't work.
Yeah, maybe it's not plugged in properly. Or it might be a Discord thing. Maybe we're doing too much on the same Wi-Fi, because now it's saying that Parametha's camera failed.
Yeah, I think your
But-
Discord's bugging out. Try rejoining the call.
Okay, 1 second.
But I can see Parameter's camera fine.
We have ghosts outside of the
Yeah,
game,
I
it
feel like
seems.
every- seen.
As well the stream for the game.
And
If you could give her
it's a
fucking
skill issue, I guess.
Skill issue.
She didn't roll the dice hard enough. Was the problem?
Yeah.
Exactly.
You have to
Roll the dice
believe
harder.
it. You have
well,
to
she got a
believe.
19 on the die for whatever she's doing.
Her first attack on one of the wraiths.
But can you add her? Can you add her to the talking again? 'Cause
Yes,
I
you're
don't
right.
think-
You're right.
It's hard to play if you cannot speak.
I don't think it's gonna work. I think I need to troubleshoot my camera off.
Yeah, let's not worry
Alright, it's a 19, trust me. Oh, but I didn't add my to hit my
19 is a hit.
Once
It's
you hit,
21.
you're fine.
Okay,
And you have a second attack as well.
that's true. Well, let me roll the d8 to see how much damage I do. Okay. Alright. 5 plus 3 is 8, and then plus the primal mark. I need my d6 back.
Good then.
Oh, thank you. Plus 1 is 9, so 9 total damage for the first hit.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get a 9 plus 3 to hit. Does 12 hit?
It doesn't.
Okay.
The
Then that ends my
second
turn.
arrow flies right through the wraith not affecting it in any way. Now it is Azura's turn, and as she was doing before, she will rush to the sound of Devin's rapier against
Devin.
the stone walls.
Hilarious.
She
And Devin's visible now, so she can
Yeah.
also see me.
she hacks at the ghost, but her blade, with a whooshing sound, goes right through it. The ghost does not even turn. Devin, it is your turn proper now.
My turn proper. Alright. Devin is going to pull out his Boethian dagger, and he's going to try
Mhm.
to attack
Go ahead.
the wraith. So he's gonna roll the hit.
Attack the wraith.
He got a 24 to hit.
Let me see. Yes, that hits.
Actually, tw 25 to hit. Actually, crazy, because it's a +1 dagger.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, he's gonna roll damage. It is magical. Don't know if that makes a difference. And that's 1d4 + 5. So let's see. D4. 4. So 9 piercing damage.
And your sneak attack?
Oh, I forgot to roll Reaping Mark. No, you only get it once per turn. It's
It is your turn now.
So I can get sneak attack on one opportunity.
It's the
attack
same
and one turn.
round. Let me.
Yeah, that's my thought.
Yeah.
I think I'll get my sneak attack after this turn ends.
Yeah.
That's how I would do it. But however,
If
you
it's
wanna.
once per turn, you get it. But if it is once per round, you do not.
The wording for me says once per turn.
Sneak attack. Yeah, so you get it. Yeah. It's a different turn.
Sick. All right, I'm gonna roll my 3d6.
Let's
then.
go.
Yeah. Balance issue, I guess.
Is he
Yeah.
goaded with the sauce?
Wow, sick rolls as well. 17 extra piercing damage.
He is.
That's one off perfect.
Okay. You notice your dagger didn't have the same effect as Azura's axe to the ghostly ethereal body of this ghost. It is as if your blade could better catch onto its form.
Did it have a different effect on my rapier as well? Because I stabbed it with the rapier. Did it feel differently to that?
Yes, it did. With your rapier,
Okay,
it felt
got
as if you were stabbing water or loose fibers, loose cloth. With the
It
dagger,
felt more physical.
yes, it felt
Cool.
just like stabbing a person in the chest. The usual.
Oh, that's what I was going for.
Aurelia.
Devin wishes he had casted Reaping Mark as his bonus
Mhm.
action and added that damage onto his thing, but it's too late now.
Nice.
He's going to bonus action disengage and go back around the corner where this wraith came from.
Oh, that way.
Yeah.
30.
And he's gonna go 35. Yeah, right there.
Do you see anything there? You see more dead bodies and broken urns and another pedestal with candles.
Cool.
I'm very
Aurelia's
keen to
turn.
reserve. I'm very keen to reserve my magical points, so I'm going to attempt
Anyone?
another ambitious shot at the one that Randy and them are currently fighting.
Mm-hmm.
But first, I'm gonna get out of this guy's line of sight. Try to find a place where I'm like both looking. Probably go back.
You want to hit this one,
Yeah, it would probably be just.
and you want to get out of sight of this one.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a way where I can like
I'd
we
say there.
All right. Now I'm gonna take the pot shot at the sentry.
Okay.
I know it seems particularly cowardly. That's a 22 to hit.
That is a hit.
I actually use the. Funnily enough, I use the Discord thing, so I guess it must be doing. It's being nice again, guys. It's being nice. That's all that matters. That's a 7 damage.
All right. Okay.
And now we let our boy Randy.
Randy,
Bill
let's
give him the
go.
sauce.
Or Bill, actually.
Give him the sauce, Bill.
So
He does not give him the sauce. He is not goaded it.
his arm goes through it, almost hitting Koshudov on the other side. An unsuccessful attack.
This one. All right.
The wraiths will. This one attacks Randy in melee. Does indeed hit. Does 5 damage. This one will let loose a spell. Does hit as well. And Randy is chilled.
Chilled or killed?
Chilled.
Okay.
He can't take
now
reactions.
Conditions. No. He cannot take reactions, indeed.
And he's slow.
And he's got reduced movement speed.
I like the additional conditions that are added with this. They're cool.
Chilled. Creature speed is reduced by half. The creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and attribute checks. If the creature's AC is reduced by 1, the creature can take reactions. Creatures that are immune to cold damage are immune to this condition.
Wait, let me.
Damage immunities, poison. Poison. So he is affected normally.
Okay, yeah, no, that's what I was. He's not a frost astronaut, but I thought somebody played both Nova State.
That is about the wraiths. Kozhudov.
Yes.
If
So that wraith disappeared, or vanished.
Still
Oh,
there.
it's there. Okay. Then I'm going to attack him again, the same
Mm-hmm.
earlier. 2 attacks. I forgot that I have the gloves that they gave +1 in the roll, +1 of damage is if it's successful. Rolled an 8 and rolled a 9. +5. 6 of each makes a 14 and 15.
15 hits.
So just 1.
maybe I
So
should have.
Damage for 1. 3 + 1, 4. Now the agility, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So that makes it 6.
Okay. Bonus action.
Yes. Flurry of blows again.
Mm-hmm. 2 more attacks.
I rolled a
Ouch.
nat 1, baby.
Love to see it.
On.
Nat 1 plus the DC, that makes a 7.
Roll the second one as well.
11 plus 6, 17.
Roll damage. Now, Kozhudov is occupying the same space as the Wraith. And whoever is keen on not hitting Kozhudov has disadvantage against the Wraith. 5
So I
plus
rolled a 5
plus a
plus
3.
3. It's 8 plus 1, 9.
Yeah.
So it's 9 damage anyway.
Okay.
So
Um,
if somebody will, I cannot do anything else, right? Like step all the way.
You can move. You have all of your movement.
Okay, so I'm going to step back. Enough, like 2 or 3 steps. So Bill, if he's going to punch the wraith, doesn't hit me also.
Mm-hmm.
Last thing we need is Bill punching you.
You will provoke an opportunity attack from the Wraith.
Oh, but I'll take it.
It does not hit.
Ah, cool. If it hit, could I roll for saving throw?
For what exactly?
To escape the attack of opportunity from the wraith?
It's your armor
I
class is
already-
the saving throw. It's a passive thing in this rule system. It's not like the Warhammer where you can roll dodge.
Okay, right.
The Wraith will provoke an attack of opportunity with advantage and still fail. And
Is
will
all
chase after Devon.
Oh no, poor Devin. Oh no. Oh no, you wouldn't.
15 to hit and 24 to hit.
The second one hits.
That is 5 damage. And make
Devin's
a...
gonna use his reaction to Ancestor Guardian. He's
Mhm.
gonna roll a d6 and reduce it by a d6 plus willpower. D6 is a 5.
Okay, and
And,
a willpower
willpower.
saving throw.
Yes. And a willpower save. So he doesn't take damage from that. The willpower save is 8.
You are now terrified of this ghostly figure. You cannot willingly move towards it, and as long as it is in line of sight of you, you have a disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay.
Next, it is Azora. That is, well, too far away, unfortunately.
How about to the edge of the wall? To the point? Yep.
No,
Still not enough.
still not enough.
Okay.
And the Wraith definitely had the movement as well to get to me.
Yeah.
35. Unlucky.
Yeah, this is not strong enough. Doesn't have the movement. She can.
Your legs don't work good.
No.
Yeah. Well, Devin can still, like, do some sneaky stuff.
Sneaky deaky like.
Yeah.
Doesn't hit. Ali.
Right. So I Can I roll something to see if I can like smell like Devin's fear in the air or something?
He hasn't peed himself, if that's what you're asking.
Oh. With your passive perception, you hear fights, screams, grunts from the general area.
You hear Devin's ancestors come to protect him.
Oh, okay. With that, just sense that Devin's in danger, and I want to see if I have enough movement to have a line of sight to the wraith that's attacking him. And I normally get 2 attacks. I don't know if I can give one of those up for extra movement or how that works. That
No,
doesn't
it
work
would
that
It
be
way.
doesn't
your
work like
entire
that.
attack action.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go ahead and use my entire turn to just run over there. I'll move and then use the dash action to be like just where I can see and shoot. That's good.
All right. Devin,
Okay.
you are
Um,
terrified,
Yeah. Here's
frightened.
something. Devin is going to. So I can't move towards it, right? But I can move around it, maybe, if it's away.
No.
So if I move straight to the right, like I wouldn't be able to.
You can
To go
move
past it now.
that way, yes, but you cannot
Yeah.
move that way then.
Okay. Devin is going to cast Create Bonfire
Mm-hmm.
with the bottom right corner of the square being like next to him, and the top left hopefully touching the wraith. Like he's gonna cast it with the top left on the wraith, and then the bottom right just towards him. Does that make sense? Yeah.
It's too big a distance, I think.
Okay, well, just it'll be on the wraith, and it'll be towards Devin then.
Okay. Roll damage.
Okay. It'll need a dex save from the wraith or roll damage.
I rolled, yeah.
I always have a hard time finding D8s, even though I know what they look like. 8. Oh, I'm not
Right.
even sharing my. What's the point of the camera? There, that's the 8. You didn't believe. And that's bonus action and action, so not really much else.
Roll willpower to snap out of the frightened condition.
Nat 1.
Yeah.
Unlike you are very frightened.
Now I have double disadvantage on attacking it.
Aurelia.
All right. Seeing as Ollie kind of just charged up down the corridor, Aurelia is going to take another pot shot back at that race,
Mm-hmm.
trying to see if she can't kill it because she just saw Korzadov walk into it. And she's like, "You gotta be kidding me, man!" Hey, a 15.
That hits.
A 10. There we go. Finally, doing some real damage.
Okay. The bolt lands, damaging the wraith. It screeches. Its form is waning. Its grasp on the material world thins.
All right.
Bonus
Ted.
action?
Well, Ted, please redeem yourself, buddy. No, he doesn't. He's on
Unlucky.
his spot. You see Ted kind of pull out a cigarette as Aurelia says punch him, and he goes, "Nah, I don't really feel like it. Why don't you ask me later?"
Yeah, maybe not. Oh,
Yeah, he says, "Nah, I don't really feel like it. Why don't you ask me later?" Only old puff puff pass.
Now, this wraith will come here. It's out of range. Azora and Bill will have to make an agility saving throw.
All right.
Azora
I'm assuming
passes. His
assuming the agility saving throw for the-
agility is -1.
okay. You got a 17.
He passes. This means that he takes he takes 6 damage in total.
Oh.
Just like Azora.
Oh no, really? Here's for emotional support.
And this area is now difficult terrain.
What came out? Was it ice now?
Is it ice? It's ice, yes. It is.
Ah, okay.
Hate that stuff.
Who's next? The other Wraith will attack Bill. Misses. Koshridov.
Yes. Again, attack the same wraith. One of the dice has very small numbers. 17. Whoa.
That is a hit.
17 plus 6. 17 plus 6 is
23.
3, 6, 23, yep. The other one, it's 5 plus 6 makes 11. So I guess just one.
That's a fail, yeah. 1 hits.
So 4 plus 6 is 10.
4 plus
Damage.
3, you mean?
Yes, plus. No, it's plus agility. No, what?
Agility
I
and
keep.
+1 from your gloves.
So it's 4. No, wait, the agility is 2, so it's 3, you're right. 4 plus 3 is 7.
Bonus action?
Yes. Flurry of both again.
Mm-hmm.
2. 5. I guess both fail.
2 incorporeal. 2 incorporeal. 2 ethereal.
I like incorporeal.
Incorporeal. Ethereal.
Incorporeal.
Corporeal.
Why does it sound like an AI just read that off?
That's racist.
We've secretly been, yeah, it unironically.
Oh, I knew it. I knew I was playing with Chat GPT.
23 to
I
hit.
tried playing with AIs. They're not good at DMing.
25 to hit.
They name everything in the town, but
Yeah. First one is 6 damage.
okay, 6.
Second one
I'm
is...
gonna
Yeah?
Never mind. I'll wait until I hear what the second one is and maybe use it on that.
It is 8.
Yeah, I'm gonna half the second one to 4 with my uncanny dodge.
Make 2 willpower saving throws.
Oh
Okay,
my
so
god.
so I took 10, right? Total. 6 plus 4.
Yes.
And 2 willpower saves. Okay, it's cocked. 12
That is a fail. Still frightened.
and 6.
Azora hits.
Oh, do I make 1 or 2 con saves?
It was 1 willpower.
Or, like, concentration?
2 willpower saving throws, and since the first one failed, second one doesn't have a purpose really.
Okay, but I have to make concentration saves for bonfire.
True, yeah. Two of them, yeah.
Cool. 2. First one is an 18. Second
Mhm.
one is a 19.
You keep concentration on the spell.
Does it
So
end its turn in the fire?
it would go around. It has more than enough movement to do so.
Okay.
And there you go. Azora hit, and she does damage.
Remember that great axe does have
I do
radiant
remember.
damage.
Yeah.
Just in case you forgot.
Ali.
Alright, so now that I can see the Wraith and I have a clear shot without fear of hitting Devin, I think if I haven't already, then I primal mark it.
Mm-hmm.
And I got an 8 plus 3, so 11 to hit. What are you talking about? Oh, it's not? Okay, please look at my sheet and let me know. Oh, plus 8? Oh, my bad. 16 to hit. Thank
That
you.
is a hit. You can roll the second one and roll the damage for all of them together.
Okay. Second one, 13 plus 8 is 21.
That is a hit as well.
Alright, so
Dang,
my first...
Ollie's a powerhouse.
She's on fire.
Yeah.
Well,
So here's my first attack, and then that's my primal mark bonus. So that's
11
12.
plus
Or
your
yeah, 11. My
agility.
bad. 11 plus 3, so it's going to be 14 damage.
Plus another
On the
d8.
first.
First, plus another d8, 15.
Total of 19.
Sorry, I can't. I'm sorry. I'm getting
I'm
tired.
confused. Doesn't she add the for the second attack? Doesn't she add her dex bonus again?
As it does, yeah.
Oh, you're right. 5 plus 3. I'm sorry. So it was 8. So it's 14 and 8.
22.
Pretty
Yeah,
sure.
so 22 total.
Okay, that works. Thank you.
All right, that's nice. You also have movement you can spend. Go around.
Okay. I think I don't move. Thank you. That ends my turn.
Devin, it is your turn.
It is Devin's turn. Devin is going to he's gonna use that sacrificial dagger he still has in his hand, and he's going to plunge it into the chest of the wraith that's attacking him at disadvantage.
Yes.
No guts, no
He
glory.
got a 15 a hit.
That is a hit.
Beautiful. Alright. It's gonna do... It doesn't get sneak attack, it definitely doesn't.
It doesn't, no.
But he does do 8 piercing damage from a magical weapon.
All right. Dagger to the chest is inconvenient whether you are a ghost or not. It did not like that.
Okay. I'm going to bonus action disengage and run towards Ellie.
All right. 35 takes you here.
That's all.
Aurelia.
All right. Seeing that wraith is almost dead, I'm gonna move out and try to shoot the other one.
Mm-hmm.
19 to hit.
That is a hit.
Okay, so how come we're getting better luck? How come I'm getting better luck in the dice roller now than I was like 5 minutes ago?
It's all a matter of chance.
Max damage of 15.
With a crossbow?
Oh no, with my bow, the long bow.
Still.
I've been shooting my longbow.
Is okay, yeah. All right. What kind of damage is the enchantment?
It was fire, remember?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Movement, bonus action.
Randy, come on. Or no, Bill, redeem yourself. Come on. He's not gonna redeem himself.
So
is he?
bad.
I swear. Ever since, I swear, this is Devin's fault.
Okay.
He's been super depressed. Fuck you.
Okay,
You
Wraiths.
got a journal, Burger.
First one. Attack against Bill hits.
Oh no.
Does damage. Total of 8.
Don't worry, baby. Mama's coming.
Second one will provoke an attack of opportunity from Azora. Again. That is a hit. A bunch. And the Wraith attacks Bill, hits. That is damage. Kozhurdov.
Yes. Once again, attacking the wraith right in front.
Okay.
Again, 2 hits. 16 plus 6, 21.
That is a hit.
6 plus 6 plus 6, 12.
That is not a hit.
Not a hit. No, pretty much every roll has successful. But doesn't not matter.
Well, I think that's about average.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I mean, if your
Six.
bonus to hit is +5 or +6, you're gonna hit about half the time, right? Because if you get a 10 or
Yep.
above, you'll hit things with 15 or 16 AC, right?
So 6 plus 3, 9. 9 damage.
9. All right.
Again, extra action, bonus action actually. Flurry of blows.
2 more attacks.
I'm hearing
I rolled a
Dog
2. And I rolled a
Hey.
16 plus 6, 21.
Roll the damage.
22.
22, yeah, you're right. I'm bad at math.
Here you go.
3 plus 3, 6.
Almost. Almost.
Almost. It's like almost benched. That's for all the punches that I pull till now.
Thank you.
Kozhurdov is the unofficial awesome dude of the group.
All the others are just lame.
Yeah, we're just a lame.
Roll damage,
Yeah, he's your
Devin,
dad.
for your bonfire.
Devin is definitely older than Coach Judov. What's the question, Paris? Right?
Roll 2d8s for your bonfire as the ghost passes through it.
Ooh, he only takes it if he ends turn in there, not if he passes there. I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. Let me read bonfire actually.
When it moves into the bonfire space for the first time on a turn or ends its turn there.
Oh, for the first time on a turn. Okay,
Yeah.
I was under the impression it was first time for the spell. Cool.
You were incorrect.
Thank you for correcting me. 7 damage.
It's not easy to do. Good job.
Right. And the Wraith will attack Devin once. It does not hit. Second one will go to Ali. That is a critical hit.
All right, can Ollie Scout's evasion?
Well, a crit
Oh, crit
always
always.
hits.
Oh, so
Does
but it says
Scout's
when you
evasion
are
allow you to move further away from it?
no, but it says when you are hit, you can roll a d6 as a reaction.
You can add it to
Oh,
your
and add it to your
AC.
AC. If it
Well,
Yeah.
still
don't you have
hits,
another
you
thing
take
that
half
like
damage.
don't you have something else? Oh, if it still hits, you take half damage.
If it's
Oh, that's pretty sick. Yeah,
yes,
do that.
but I do have
Okay.
something else. Let me read that real quick.
Well, you have the other thing that
The
reduces it by
Tower
like a
Warden,
d6 or
it
something.
says the damage you can reflect is equal to 2d6 at 5th level. So I can also just, as a reaction, when I take damage from an attack, 2d6 reflect.
Okay. You take.
It's up to you.
The roll on the damage is 14.
Okay, I'll do the Tower Warden, and
Mhm.
I'll 2d6. So here's the first d6. I reflect
Alright.
5. I reflect 5.
Reflect 10 damage.
So I
That's
reflect 10
crazy.
damage and take 4 as my reaction.
What does
Okay.
it look like when you use this effect? Tell us.
Just a
Like,
white light. I like put up my hand like really quick, and like a white light just like reflects some kind of like damage energy back at the wraith.
in my mind, I picture like the Harry Potter like Patronus thing against the Dementor,
Yeah.
and just like yeah.
Expecto Patronum. Proceeds to nuke half the area. with
Expecto
light.
Patronum.
Mhm.
Okay. Make a willpower saving throw.
Okay, 1 second.
It's at the top of the little willpower box. It'll tell you your bonus towards it.
I need help. I don't see willpower.
It's the second to last stat on your left.
I see performance and persuasion.
No, those
Higher
are
up.
skills, so it's one of your stats.
I'm not gonna find it. Please show me.
Okay. So those are your skills.
Yep.
Here are your stats. So willpower.
Oh,
And
okay.
the top of the willpower box is that the saving throw.
Okay. Then I'll roll 1d20, and then it's +2. I get a 4 + 2. That's 6.
You are frightened by the creature.
Hmm.
Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks as long as it is within your line of sight and you may not move towards it. It is Azura's turn. She will again charge at the Wraith. Misses. Ali, it is your turn.
Alright, so I roll to try to. Well, he's close, so I guess I'm gonna use my trident
Mm-hmm.
instead. And my trident only has a +6 to hit, but I think it's better than the longbow because he's so close. So that's my first.
You
Is
have
17.
disadvantage, so you have to roll again.
Yeah. My second is 18, so I take the 17 +6 to hit is 23.
That it hits.
I
Oh.
roll. Oh, and I also have the primal mark on him, so I get an extra d6 damage. But that's.
Yes.
Oh wait, but that's only if I'm proficient. I don't know if I'm proficient in
You're
trident.
proficient.
Oh, I am.
You're proficient in all weapons.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so that's my trident damage, and this is my primal mark damage.
Are you using it one-handed or two-handed?
2
Because I think if
+
it's
6.
two-handed, it's a d8 for damage.
If
I
it
already
is
rolled
a
it.
spear, it's d6 regardless, I think. Me.
I could be wrong. I think trident's versatile.
It's a trident, so I don't know.
Trident.
But I rolled a 2 and then a 6.
Yeah, it would be a
for my-
d8
Yeah, it's
if it's wielded by two hands, but it makes no difference because the ghost is
already rolled.
no more.
Oh, good job, Ollie.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah.
And
Hell
in
yeah.
is
front
the
of
fear
you,
end since the source?
it's no longer in your line of sight. You are unaffected by
Okay.
the frightened condition. And in front of you lays a pile of glowy, gooey substance.
Hmm.
My favorite.
Devin, it is your turn.
Sure is. What's going on over there? Devin is going to. That's more than 35 units away, right? Like the closest wraith.
It is 30.
Oh, perfect. Devin is going to run up to the first. Yeah. And he's going to use his Boethian dagger
Mm-hmm.
and stab it.
Attack roll.
I don't have advantage. Sorry. I'm not gonna. I don't. That was an accident. Sorry. Yeah, I got a 9.
That is a failed attack.
Yes. Yeah, that's it. I'm not gonna do anything else.
Aurelia. What do you do?
Aurelia kind of sees Devon's there, and so she's gonna move forward and cast a beacon of hope. Or wait, no, I don't need to cast anything. I'm just gonna run up. And I'm gonna. Actually, there really isn't. I'm just gonna run up and be there just in case we need healing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna let Randy finally redeem himself. Come on, Ted, redeem yourself. Can you please redeem yourself?
Sowas.
Perhaps I'm asking too much.
Too slow for these wraiths.
I think I'm asking, guys. You think I'm asking too much? The only thing he's been doing is really, I think he is the MVP though. He has been tanking.
All right. I want an agility saving throw from Randy and Devon from this wraith.
Surely Devin's good at this. Let's see.
And again, ice forms on the
16
ground.
on the
That
save.
Oh
is
no, he's taking that. He's taking that full damage.
okay. So Devon takes 8 damage,
Oof.
and Randy
Um.
is broken.
Unbelievable.
Hey, at least he tanked some
The
hits.
first time.
Wow. That was 8 down. So that was with this making the save.
He did not make the save.
No,
He
I
didn't.
made the save and I took 8.
Yes.
Brutal. Thank you.
The earth, the
60.
stones, the pebbles that constituted Bill have been
Bill.
scattered around the ruin.
He'll be back.
Now only dust remains.
Alright.
And the other wraith will turn and attack Devon. That is a 19 to hit, plus
19 hits. Yeah.
and a total of 10 damage.
Okay, he's going to uncanny dodge that
Mm-hmm.
with his reaction and
Nice.
take 8 instead. Or sorry, you said 10. Take 5 instead.
Ooh.
All right. Korzhudov, we have faith in
Yes.
you. Do it.
Please.
To
Do it.
finally finish off the race. Let's see.
How many ones can you
Attacks.
roll?
Punch him in the balls.
Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. So I rolled a 7. And I rolled a 10. It's a 10. It's a 10, yes.
The 10 hits.
So the 10 hits. 16 with the 10 hits. 1 dice. 4 plus 3, 7.
That is enough. The wraith is no more. Its ghostly remains lay in front of you.
His so Korzhudov is the unofficial dad of our group.
You have movement and bonus action.
Oh, so I go in. Oh, wait a minute. But I have to walk on the ice.
It only costs double the movement points. So, let's see. If you go this way, it's going to be like 10. If you go around, it's going to be 10 as well. So, whether you go from the front or from the back, It's going to be the same.
Okay, so I'm going to approach the other wraith and use my bonus action to attack. Flurry of blows. Eight. And 8. Phenomena.
Oh, wait, did you roll a
Okay, this
two?
I think. So I guess 6 plus 8.
14.
14
Wait,
and 14.
no, it's
Yeah.
14.
Both
Doesn't
miss.
hit,
Both miss.
Oh,
but close,
Brutal.
close, but close.
Azora. Does not hit actually. Ali,
Crazy. Despite her recklessness.
Okay, Ali
despite
picks
her
back up
recklessness,
her bow and
bonus action
11 plus 8,
mark.
19. Oh yes,
Yes,
you're right. Bonus action. Primal mark, whichever one I'm less likely to hit anyone else
Only
by
one.
shooting. Oh, perfect. Okay, so 19 to hit, and then the second one, 6 plus 8, 14 to hit.
that is a miss.
Alright, so one of them hits, and I roll my d8 for the bow. So it's a 3
D6.
plus a d6. 6 plus
Nice.
3, 12
Mhm.
damage.
See.
It takes the damage. Devon.
Okay. Devin is going to. What is he gonna do? He's gonna look at his health. Alright. Devin is going to attack it again with his Boethian dagger. He got a 20 to hit.
That is a hit.
Nice. Wait, was that a
Going
nat
to.
20?
No.
Oh, I was about to say.
13 plus 7.
About to say
And
that
then,
better.
yeah, that'd be nice. Doubling
That
sneak
would've been
attack
awesome.
dice. Yep. And then he is going to roll damage. A d4. Okay. That is 2 plus 3 is 5, plus 5 is 10, plus 6 is 16, and then 16 plus 5. So he's going to do 21 piercing from a magical weapon.
That kills the wraith. And leaves behind a
Beautiful.
pile of ectoplasm. Yeah.
Devin is going to search the ectoplasm and see if it dropped anything.
Oh,
Get his
before that,
hands dirty, so to speak.
Aurelia walks over with a vial
Yeah.
of the Bos. This is a potion of healing. It'll heal 44 plus 4 damage.
Oh, I bought one of my own as well. I appreciate it.
Yeah. I'm
Thank you, Aurelia.
going to summon another Randy. Or I'm gonna try to summon Bill and Ted, see if they can help us out.
Okay.
Come on, Bill. Come on, Ted. 19.
That is not enough.
He's still on a smoko.
Lucky.
Okay. Aurelia's gonna ask, so was there anything else down that hallway you went down?
Yeah, there was a whole, it continued on. I didn't
gonna go-
see around that bend though.
I'm gonna go check. Just with Randy.
Okay. Devin is going to take one of his potions. His 44 plus 4 potion of healing.
Hmm.
I'll roll it right here. He heals 7 plus 1 is 8 plus 2 is 10. Plus 4 is 14, so he heals 14.
Right. Zora sees the chest and will attempt to open
And
it.
Devin is going to stop her if she looks like she's going to pick it up.
Yeah. She was just
Zora,
about
what are you doing
to
there?
crack it open. She turns to look at you with her fingers on the lid. What does it look like I'm going to do?
Do you mind if I do it the old-fashioned way?
Make a persuasion check.
Alright. You've seen how good I am at this in the past, right? It's gonna.
I see
got a
many
9.
things. She's not convinced. She scoffs and says, well, the old-fashioned way, this is the proper way. And she indeed breaks this one open as well.
Okay. What do we see?
She plunges her hand inside it and starts scooping out septums.
If Aurelia hears this, she's gonna shout, "You're buying drinks next time."
And she shouts, with what? And she grabs a glass dagger.
Oh.
Let's see it. So
That's hilarious that you got that, by the way.
Yeah, incredible.
Sick.
So my question about this race. So
Mhm.
out of was this race special, or did you run out of the models for it?
What do you mean I ran out?
Like,
He had the
like,
spirit,
was
the
this,
one spirit.
was this a placeholder model?
It was different. It was stronger, better,
Wow.
faster, smarter.
I would like to take a look at these remains.
It's a gooey mess. It's a jelly.
I'm thinking back.
Devin's gonna try to take it like half the gold, by the way, in this chest that Azora is going through. Like, he's not gonna just let her like take all of this.
Make a
That's-
sleight of
that's
hand
crazy.
check.
Okay, I get advantage on this because I'm a thief.
Okay.
It rolled out of the thing, but it's a nat 20. Alright, let me try to see it there. See? Can you see? It looks
Yeah,
like 30, but it's 20.
I can see it.
Okay.
So as she breaks it open and scoops out the coins, she has them on her left hand, and she grabs the dagger with the right one. And as she is inspecting the dagger, you manage to grab all the coins from her hand, and it is a total of 18 septums.
Wow.
Worth it.
This girl legitimately broke a chest for 18 septums.
And
Hey,
she
18
is
septums
she's
is
keeping the glass
it's
dagger.
like 8 nights stay at a nice place.
I ain't gay, but 18 septums is 18 septums.
Look who's talking.
The sugar mama.
Aurelia.
Yeah.
So do I know? So I know. Meridia said something about undead remains.
Mm-hmm.
His undead remains, if I'm recalling what you told us correctly.
Yeah. I asked Devin, like, what did this race specifically look like? Did he look any different than the other two we were fighting?
It was white, and it was a little taller. It's white and taller, what I remember. No other features stuck out unless they did.
Yeah, I'm thinking like this might be the remains of the necromancer.
I didn't get that vibe.
Ollie asked, do necromancers often turn into wraiths?
Would that be an Arcana check?
Yes, it can be an Arcana check.
All right, I'm gonna ask for some divine wisdom on this one. Hey mom, can you answer this math problem? That's a 10.
Well, inconclusive data.
Syntax error.
Connection
Aurelia
with
thinks
the server lost.
Yeah, Aurelia's thinking. Would there be any like religious things that you could do?
If you spend the next few hours thinking about it, you might come up with something. But for now,
Devin's gonna try to reason this. Okay, Aurelia, I know you really want to carry this ectoplasm all the way back to the shrine, but how about this? Why don't we just go through a little bit further and see if there's anything that looks more like a necromancer than this? And if there is, there we go. We can just bring that. And if there isn't, then this is the most necromancery thing in here. So we'll bring this then.
I'm not saying we're leaving. I'm saying we can take this along with us, and if we find something deeper in, then yeah, we'll take that.
Well, I don't think anybody is lining up to take this away. I'll be honest.
Do
I think we can just leave this
do
here for
we
now.
need to take this with us as we delve deeper into the ruin? Can't we just pick it up when we leave?
Does it look
If
like it's
we
like evaporating
actually
away or like
no, it
or
doesn't.
disappearing? Okay. I think we're fine to leave this and explore further, if we so choose.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take a vial of it with me.
It comes in cups for some reason.
Alright.
It's because it's meant to be drank. You want to try some, Azora?
No. Stop trying to
Are you
kill her.
speaking? You speaking for her?
Stop trying-
Man, she'll kill herself. I'm gonna try.
Stop trying to kill yourself. Anyway, Aurelia goes, I mean, if we can go down that hallway, maybe we'll find some answers. Let's see what lies ahead. And stop smashing open boxes.
I mean, it's the fastest, most efficient way to do so.
Yes, but
We'll have a we'll have a race at the next two chests that we find adjacent, Azora, and we'll see if I can beat out your brute force with my finesse.
Mm-hmm.
just let that. I like pat Azora on the shoulder. I go, just let Devin do it.
Still leans to your ear and says, "The elf gets all the loot."
Azora, you took the last two chests.
Yeah, he took the last 13.
You broke two of them open. I just grabbed them like a loot goblin.
Does Ollie hear this?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Ollie always wanted to stick her head into places.
Let's see.
1.
10.
A 10.
I rolled a 5. I don't
Yeah,
know. if you
it's a
can
5.
tell.
Yeah.
You
So
hear
5 plus 5 is 10.
you hear something about elves.
Yeah, you hear
Let's
something
see.
about elves. You don't make out the exact details of the conversation.
Okay, thank you.
But you can't make out that Aurelia doesn't want Azora doing what she's been doing.
Thank you,
Mhm.
DM.
Yeah, by reading Aurelia's expression, this information is revealed to you. You do not understand or hear any of what Azora is saying. Only that she mentioned the elf.
Ollie continues to live her life in ignorant bliss.
All
That's
right,
the way to do it.
so are we gonna go forward, lads?
Are you?
It's
Yeah.
getting a little late.
It is. And
Oh, okay.
But I would assume that there's either if there's gonna be another
I'm
combat,
excited.
it's gonna be a cliffhanger
You see
or
more skeletons stripped of their flesh, just hanging there, laid against the walls in its corner. The stench of death even stronger. The fear of what awaits nests in your hearts. This will be it for today's session.
All
Thank you.
right.
Very cool.
hey, we made it to a combat and nobody died.
Almost. See you on the next one, everyone. Thank you for joining, guys. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for joining. See you next
Thank you for
time.
joining.